Let's play some Tetris.
A joint is a place where two or more bones come together. There are three major kinds of joints: fibrous, cartilaginous, and synovial.
Fibrous joints consist of two bones that unite by fibrous connective tissue, have no joint cavity, and exhibit little or no movement. Joints in this group are classified further as sutures, syndesmosis, or gymphosis.
Sutures are seams between the bones of the skull. Sutures are necessary for skull growth and are well marked in the young. The only movement in the sutures is during the birth process and during the growth of the head after birth. Later in life, when the growth is complete, the bones in the skull will fuse together and allow no movement. You can see how the bones in this man's skull are not moving.
Syndesmosis is a fibrous joint in which the bones are farther apart than in a suture and are joined by ligaments. Some movement can occur because of the flexibility of the ligaments. An example is the radio-ulnar syndesmosis, which binds the radius and the ulna together. You can see the flexibility in the joints of these two arm wrestling.
Gymphosis are specialized fibrous joints consisting of pegs that fit into sockets and are held in place by fine bundles of regular collagenous connective tissue. The joints allow a slight amount of movement to the teeth during mastication. Just look at the slight flexibility in the teeth as this person eats.
A. Synchondrosis and symphysis allow little or no movement. An example is a joint between the first rib and the manubrium of the sternum. You can see very little movement in this area of the body as this person does a back bend.
The hinge joints are joints where the convex surface of one fits into the concave surface of another. Examples are the knee, the elbow, and the ankle. We move these joints just like a door would open and close.
Ball and socket joints consist of the ball-like surface of one bone fitting into a cup-like depression of another bone. Examples are the shoulder and hip joints. Hula hooping just wouldn't be the same without these joints.
Condyloid joints, also called ellipsoidal joints, are modified ball and socket joints. The convex oval-shaped projection of one fit into the oval-shaped depression of another. Examples are the wrist and knuckle joints.
That's it.
Pivot joints restrict movement to a rotation around a single axis. The rounded or pointed surface of one bone articulates with a ring formed partly by another bone and partly by a ligament. The articulation between the head of the radius and the proximal end of the ulna is an example. Watch as this person pours a glass of water.
Planar gliding joints consist of two bones that allow side-to-side and back-and-forth movements. Examples are the articular processes between your vertebrae. Each time you bend down to touch your toes, there are gliding movements that take place between the bones of your spine.
Saddle joints are where the articular surface of one bone is saddle-shaped and the articular surface of the other fits into the saddle. An example is the joint between the palm of the hand and the thumb. If you want to win in a match of thumb war, you will take good care of this joint. Yeehaw!
Let's play some Tetris.